classic Kiwi summer this year really has been the tale of two islands.
The South Island was sizzling today. Has summer done a runner?
The winterless North could now also be summerless. Could it be the worst summer ever?
Yeah, I think it's been a pretty lousy summer, let's be honest.
Aucklanders sure think so.
Awful.
It was rain and then COVID, so pretty terrible summer.
Have you had a summer?
Wet. Wet and not very warm.
Last year, summer bathed us in her warmth. Starting in November, it just seemed to go on forever. But in 2023, La Niña put an end to that.
The month of January in Auckland was the wettest month on record for any month going back to the 1850s.
Even before the floods and cyclone, Aucklanders only felt the sun on their skin for 27 hours in the first 12 days of the year. Usually it's 93 hours. Same story for the whole North Island. Meanwhile, Greymouth was sweltering with their first 30-degree day since 1947. The mainland. Everything's just better down there. Well, their summer sure was.
In terms of temperature, it was certainly most unusually warm for the months of January and February across the South Islands. When we have La Niña, we tend to get more east to northeast winds, and that type of wind direction coming from the east and northeast is a very warm and dry wind direction.
I've been in Christchurch all summer and yeah, fantastic weather, really warm, quite different from up north.
The weather's been brilliant this year.
Down here, good. Yeah, I feel sorry for the guys up north.
Summer is the time when kids take, their 6-week holiday or whatever it is. A lot of people take their break. There's kind of this natural reset, with your life. Instead of winding down before things ramp up with school and work, people had to wind back up and respond to the floods and respond to the bad weather. And so I think without having that kind of proper disconnect or that proper sort of catch your breath, and we didn't really have that for a lot of people. Yeah.
It's not just about the weather and getting out and about and doing things. It's actually about our emotional health. My wife, I can report, she now takes it personally whenever it rains in Auckland. You hear the rain on the roof and she kind of shakes her fist at the sky and then somehow I get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm definitely a summer person.
It's probably your fault, Jesse.
Yeah,
it seems
definitely summer for me, and I feel ripped off. But the one thing I would say, always looking for positives. When it rains outside, you're like, well, can't go out and do things. So kids, get back on your devices. Dad's going back to bed.
Can't walk to work today.
Can't walk to work. Can't have to use the dryer. Can't use the clothesline.
Yeah, I'm really sick of this giving the cyclones nice names like Gabrielle, or the latest one's called Catherine. I know a lot of Gabrielles and Catherines. I prefer them to be called something like Maureen.
Sorry to my Auntie Maureen, that's a beautiful name, a perfect name that anyone can have.
Yeah, sorry, Auntie Maureen. I meant to say Darth Vader.